everyone, and welcome to Hands on Science, where if you ever just need something to do, this is the place to be. This is Carr.
And this is Mel. Mel, are you ready for something to do today?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. So before we begin any activity, any science activity or science experiment, please always make sure to ask permission. Definitely want to ask permission from an adult or parent for this one because it could be a little messy and we're going to need some household supplies. So this is just a bowl of water. There's nothing special about that. However, Mel, I have for you some sand.
Oh, it's pink sand.
It's pink sand. So what I'm going to invite you to do is to go ahead and pour some of that sand just right in the middle of that bowl of water.
Okay. A little at a time?
Just like one. There you go. Yeah.
Some more?
Just keep pouring. Yep. Just keep pouring. Pour a lot. Now pour all over. There you go. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, cool. That should be enough.
Okay.
So, I'm going to just use my finger just to move some of the sand that's floating out of the way. And we've got a little sand island here.
I do see
happening.
And look at what's inside.
And I don't know if you guys can see what's below, but it looks like these cool
I think I could tip it over
coral reef.
Can you see that?
Sand looking things.
Guys, can you see that?
So,
it's pretty cool.
Mel, I'm going to ask you to reach your hand in there and grab a handful of that sand out.
Reach inside.
Yep, and just grab a handful of that sand out.
Hey. It's not wet.
It's not wet.
My hands are wet, but the sand's
Your hands
not
are wet? Here, I'm going to try with you.
It feels very dry.
Let's see if I can push some of that sand
Wow.
down. So a lot of it's floating on top.
Cool.
But I'm going to raise it up and maybe we can see from underneath.
Look at that.
That's cool.
That is cool.
So what we have here is hydrophobic or water-fearing sand.
Hydrophobic sand.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to show you
cool.
how we make this.
It's probably something really hard in there.
You know, it might seem like that. I'm going to give you a little paper towel just to wipe most of the sand off. You always see we have paper towels handy.
Yes, we always do, just in
So
case.
this might look familiar. This is Scotch Guard Fabric Protector. This is like a waterproofer that repels liquids and blocks stains from fabric. So you can use this on your shoes or your backpack or your furniture in your house. And you can get this either at the hardware store or the grocery store or whatnot. Super easy to find. Okay?
Okay.
The next thing we did is we got some of this sand.
Okay.
And we got this pink sand from the craft store.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a pan. So an aluminum pan like this. And because we're in the studio, I'm not going to spray it, but I am going to describe to you what happened. We put that pink sand at the bottom of this pan, and then we sprayed it with the Scotch Guard.
Okay.
Then we let it dry, and then we kind of sifted through the sand, and we sprayed it again, and let it dry, and then sifted it again, and then sprayed it again, and let it dry, and sifted it again. So we did that 8 times.
8 times, okay.
And then what happens is, once it's dry, you'll see that this sand is actually kind of chunky.
Yes.
The Scotch Guard makes it stick together in kind of like these big clumps. So all we did was just kind of play with it and break up that sand. But because of the Scotch Guard gets all over the little sand particles and it makes it hydrophobic or water fearing.
Cool.
And that's why that sand was dry when you pulled that out of the water.
That looks cool.
So guys, if you liked this activity, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. We'd love to see your comments below. And if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on Hands on Science, please let us know. Who knows, maybe we'll feature it on our next episode. Until next time, we'll be right here where we're always looking for something to do. Bye, guys.
Bye.